Who's going to go? Oh, okay. I'll try to get everybody up. Try not to trip, try not to burn yourself. Off the verb, the indirect. Okay, so at this point, what do you know? It is an action verb, that's correct, which means that you have a predicate, adjective, or a direct object or an indirect object, or both. And what do you have up there? Direct, indirect object, what do you have?
Monkey's the direct.
Yes.
And then Brian's the indirect.
And they're both nouns, which means they should both wind up where in a sentence diagram? Which do you think is going to wind up on my baseline? Which do you think is more important, Monkey or Brian? Correct. Throw it on the baseline next. Well, you know, it's a grammar judgment, Brian. I'm sorry. Put pen down just for a moment. It looks very similar to what you had before. The exception, it is a straight up and down vertical line. Go ahead. Okay, excellent. Now, slash through the on monkey. Do you remember how I could write to Brian or at Brian? I could have taken my indirect object and placed it in a prepositional phrase. How are prepositional phrases diagrammed? The diagonal below and then the horizontal, right? Listen to the reasoning here. If I used the word or the phrase to Brian, what would it be modifying? What would it be giving me information about? Where I threw it. Give me information about the verb, right? Diagram a prepositional phrase below through as if it were to Brian, just don't write the to. Bingo. Indirect objects are diagrammed as if they were prepositional phrases that are modifying the verb. However, if Brian is not part of that prepositional phrase, you diagram it the same way, you just leave the preposition out. But this sentence diagram has just told you something very interesting. That prepositional phrases like to Brian and just using the word Brian are very similar. They're almost the same thing. And they're placed in the same place in the diagram. The only difference is the presence or absence of the word to. In this case, we just take it out.